So I'm thinking I should do something different with this video, right? Because I've done the vlog style one before, and now I'm thinking, well, this is how I do my other channel, which is a sports channel, and I figure it's a talking head type, thing. It's a boxing channel, and I'm like, well, maybe you guys will like this format better, right? I don't know. You tell me in the comments down below if you like this format better. Eventually, this channel is gonna grow, hopefully, and the set will change. Things will change, just like these characters will change. More than likely, but I kind of just want, it's about doing, right? It's about just getting the idea out there, getting the reps in, and just doing it, right? Instead of sort of just thinking and developing this in my head, but never, just kind of like never doing it, right? So we're just doing it here together, me, you, and his audience together here in YouTube. No matter how big or small it gets, it's just gonna be what it is, and eventually, hopefully, it'll keep changing and evolving, and maybe this will change for sure. Hopefully this setup will change. It won't be any different. It won't be this same thing. It'll be much different, I mean. And so I'm hoping that it can be more me. Right now, this is what I can afford, this is what I have, and we're gonna work with that, and we're gonna run with that. But let's talk about this video. So this video, this is the female hero of the universe, the second hero of this new universe that I'm creating here on YouTube, specifically on YouTube, right? The thought is, I made them plain, and I might explain this in the video that I'm about to show you, the process video, but I kind of in my head want to make them easy to draw for now, and so things can just move a little bit quicker, and as maybe time goes on, things will change, right? In case I want to get maybe an artist to, maybe at some point, if it gets that far, who knows, right? Maybe it never will, but if it does, you got to think ahead a little bit and say, well, what if I want to do something like a monthly or just one shot? I want to make it easier for an artist to kind of really do a lot of good movements and easy drawing and kind of just get into it, right? It's just easier for, kind of like, you ever seen Justice League Unlimited and the Batman and that same art style? Reason why they do it that way is because it's easier to draw, and they can get more things out on time because it's easier to animate, right? So that's my train of thought, even though my way of drawing has never been simple, so it's been sort of complicated, so a lot of detail, things like that. I'm actually doing something different here where I'm downscaling it, right? Just for the sake of simplicity, productivity, but hope, like I said, things will change. But anyway, so this particular character here is the second one up, and I'm going to show this video now. It's about a 3-minute process video. Enjoy it, and I'll be back right after it. Welcome to the creative process behind Luna, the newest hero and a growing universe that I'm trying to create here without comic books, inspired by Taino mythology. Now, this is loosely based on Taino mythology. I don't want to directly take from Taino, but I want to have some sort of essence, some sort of inspirations from. So, I want to make that known. I'm not trying to create heroes solely based on the mythology, because it'll be a little hard, to be honest, but I like the mythology enough. There's a lot there. I'm Puerto Rican, and I don't think there's ever been something to that effect where they're truly heroes and not just like some sort of mismatch kind of cultural icon / Puerto Rican Captain America style with like influences of. That's not what I'm going for, as you'll see here. And these are totally new characters, by the way. I'm creating these for this purpose on YouTube. I've never had these as a kid. I don't have any other references. I'm literally creating new ones as we go along. I'll create other ones that probably were from my childhood and past and things like that, but for now, these are all new. The headpiece, that's the key to these costumes, right? So it's more than just a design element. It kind of crowns Luna as a figure of authority, and it ties her directly into that celestial inspiration of that, Taino goddess, right? I didn't want it to be overwhelming, but I also remember that Evelyn in Masters of the Universe had a cool headdress, and it kind of reminded me of Luna in that way. And also I'm thinking about even her Luna and Sol, but maybe too on the money, so maybe the whole thing like Diosa Luna, Diosa, like goddess, Diosa Luna. Maybe that's how I don't know. Luna will be in there some way. Atabe is the real name. You let me know which one, but Luna sounds good to me, so I'll probably stick with that. But let's see how it all plays out. Again, this is me creating this for the first time, so you're along for the ride. And you notice that the design complements Sol, right? Another Taino-inspired hero. They'll check out the video. I'll link it down in the description below. While he radiates like warmth of the sun, Luna kind of like reflects the calm, guiding light. Perfect balance of day and night. Like just that baby bluish. I don't want to have to be too dark. I want to also to stand out like on covers, and I'm thinking everything ahead of time, right? Covers, toys, stickers, merchandise, things like that. But I wanted her to compliment him in that way. So, and while she's a female, a fertility goddess, it says loosely based, so she'll also be a fierce warrior. And I want her to be like a no-nonsense type warrior. Like there's not a lot of sense of humor with her. Like she's more stoic, more let's get to the point type, serious. Probably a little older than Sol, so maybe that's where that comes from. And then there was also the big question, right? Like, do I add capes to these people? Like, I like capes, right? And sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Right now, I'm leaning towards no capes, right? Strictly like Invincible. Because capes can add drama, elegance. They also come with like practical challenges, though, like in fights and battles. Like right now, Luna's sleek look is designed for agility and speed. But the cape debate is not over yet. We'll probably come back to it. Let me know what you think. Should I add, capes? Let me know. Luna's design is just more than aesthetics, right? It's about creating a hero who embodies hope, resilience, and courage to fight for good, influenced by like an emotional depth of Invincible, teamwork, in spirit, like My Hero Academia, which is a very big inspiration for me lately. And the individuality of like X-Men, right? Like X-Men, it was all individuals, so Luna's a symbol and balance in every sense. Like that's what I want her to embody. I'm not a writer per se by nature, so maybe in this essence I will have to like get somebody to write if there ever comes to that point, right? But I just want you to kind of get a feeling of what that's gonna be like. From her Taino roots to her modern heroics, like I want Luna to shine as a beacon of strength, right? Inspiration. This is just the beginning of her story, so stay tuned as we continue to explore her world, her powers, and the battles she'll face. So it'll all be fun, hopefully, for you, for me, everyone else. I want to build this from scratch for YouTube. While doing YouTube, most of these characters will be the first time you'll ever see them. I'll ever see them, so I'll add, subtract things here and there. So, but this is Luna so far. Let me know what you think. Now back to myself again. So that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's my first time really kind of putting this kind of thing together in this way. So as you can see, this is a little different from the last one. A little more polished maybe. As soon as I learn how to capture things better, maybe I change the process up. At some point, I kind of want to do some lives and maybe even some process videos where I'm gonna, draw by hand and you can see the pencil to paper, because that's really what I like to do, is pencil to paper and Copic markers and gouache and all that good stuff. So that'll change, and I'm already as these videos are coming out, they're sort of removed from sometimes even a couple of weeks removed from when you see them, from when I finish those process videos and do this part, right? So I'm already thinking about what else to change in the costume, what to add, whatever. But let me know, capes? Should I put capes at some point on any of them? The next video is going to be the villain, the big bad of this story arc for them, and possibly the universe. I'm not sure. I don't know how things are going to play out, but in any event, I think it's kind of be kind of like Marvel, where X-Men have Magneto, the Avengers have Thanos, and also X-Men have Sinister, different bads for different groups, right? So this is going to be the bad, at least for now, for these two heroes, and we'll flesh it out that way. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, how are you enjoying this series so far? And in between, we'll also do some comic book reviews of my favorite comic books, I think, because I think it's important to kind of understand how stories play out, how panel placements are. So kind of like a breakdown of the comic book, maybe in a way that we haven't seen before. So I'm still working on that series, and as soon as I get that polished up, you'll see them here again. So I think it's important to kind of learn how comic books are structured and universes are, and storylines and villains and things like that. So we can further learn from them, from what's already here. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Let's learn from the greats, right, and the best that are working now and in the past. But anyway, again, leave me in the comments down below. What do you think about it so far? And what do you think about this new setup? Should I keep going this way? Should I go back to the vlog style? Let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.